So I was just watching a video of a father pretty much just crying his eyes out over the loss of his son. You can go read the story online. The boy's name was Daniel Fitzpatrick, and he was going to some kind of Catholic academy. I don't know anything about those Catholic schools, so I'm not going to try to paint it a certain way because that would be rude. But basically what was going on was this kid was getting bullied in school, and the teachers weren't doing anything, and I guess his parents really didn't know about it because I don't know the full thing. There could be plenty of details that nobody knows about, but basically the kid ended up hanging himself, and he wrote a suicide letter saying I gave up, the teachers didn't do anything, yada yada yada. I hate to say this, but it's one of those things where I've seen it so many times to where there's really nothing more I can say on that you haven't heard already. Then the father uploaded the video to his Facebook, practically, saying this, that, and the other. He's crying, he's sad, and everything. And, again, we've seen this before with other parents doing it. But the worst thing out of this, and the worst thing I always see out of tragedies like this, are the comments in like, I guess, it's not even like the Facebook, because somebody re-uploaded it to YouTube, which that's how I saw the video of the father crying. And the comments section was just full of these, like, edgy fucking teenagers, just laughing and then saying, how could you kill yourself over that? And just the worst possible thing. What the fuck happened to today's teenagers? What the fuck is wrong with today's teenagers, man? I know y'all hate it when I say this, but yet again, today's generation is showing how fucking shitty they are. Now, I'm going to back this up with a few facts. The number one problem with today's generation, and a lot of people get pissed off when people say this, but it's the absolute truth, most of today's youth is being raised by dirty, dish rag whore mothers who don't know how to fucking take care of their goddamn kids. And especially if they're raising little boys, there's no good father figure in the house, so these little boys grow up to be the worst pieces of shit possible. There's a little quote here on what these people act like.
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
Yeah, they act like the goddamn Terminator. They have no remorse, they have no pity, they don't feel sorry when anybody dies, especially if they cause them to die. I bet you anything these teenage boys don't give a flying fuck and are probably laughing at it. And if you go look at the comments section of any kind of YouTube video talking about this, or showing the father crying his eyes out over this, you got the dumbass, edgy teenagers who think it's so fucking funny. Y'all love telling me how, there's nothing wrong with today's generation. It's not all, when I never said it was all. It's just a generalization. Everybody knows who the fuck I'm talking about. If you're a teenager out there and you're not like these people, you know who I'm talking about. For those of you still in high school, which I think they just started high school here in the United States. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. If you don't know someone like that, you're probably one of them. But anyways, you know who I'm talking about. Those little punk-ass teenagers. I remember, oh my god, dude, this is like bringing back memories of when I was in high school. I remember when I was in high school, if somebody ended up dying in like a car crash, because sometimes when you're in high school, you get the teenagers, you get drunk or something, or they get in a car crash or something, and they end up dying from it. I remember hearing people in classes, like, all the fucking time after somebody would die, giggling and talking about it and laughing about it. I remember hearing people on Facebook at the time talking about it, and god, even like MySpace, like, this is how far back this was. It wasn't that far back, but you get my point. Like, today's teenagers are such pieces of shit, dude. They have no fucking fatherly influence, and if they do, it's probably some piece of shit loser, who treats them like shit. They get that, and they put it on everybody else, man. These fucking teenage boys, dude, are horrible, horrible, horrible people. Seriously, go online and look at how badly these little teenage brats will stalk people. Remember I told you I looked at the ages of the people who were stalking Review Tech USA, and they were like 13, 14, and 15, little boys going out there fucking with people? It's sad, man. It's fucking sad to see today's generation act like this. I don't know what else to say other than I'm fucking disgusted. This shit. I mean, I get it, okay? This is not just... I guarantee you there were some adults in there doing that. But if there are, that's just as bad, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm fucking disgusted. I want to go throw up right now because of how horrible this is. Anyways, guys, so leave your thoughts in the comments. This is Super Snow. Have a nice day.